要争地盘。然后我人一块比，谢谢。
Well, good morning to you. Morning for us at least. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 2:58 actually. And 27 degrees outside. Very muggy. We're having lots of rain as usual. Summer's crappiest summer I've ever had. I charged 100%, but I didn't quite get it. It's not all the way 100%. Probably more like 99 really. Zeroed out the trip meter, showing 157 on the gasometer out of eco mode. In eco mode, 165. So hopefully I can get about 160 average on this charge. This is a big trip. We finally came to an agreement, and so we're heading out to Kyoto and Nara, and that's kind of a halfway happy medium for both of us. And with this weather though, I don't know, man. The windshield's already all fogged up. I don't know how it's gonna go. Well, let's get going. I'll talk more later. It's too early in the morning to bother my neighbors right now. See you soon. Well, let's see here. It's light out. Wow. We have been driving for 3.5 hours, almost even. 6:30 right now. 6:30 in the morning, non-stop. Traveled 107 kilometers roughly, showing 46 out of eco mode, 48 in eco mode. We are right in the middle of it. We're going to the mountains right now. You can't really see probably from here, but Fujisan's right behind us. We were averaging about 162 kilometers, and that's not bad considering when we hit Tokyo, it was just constantly uphill, and you're like up, down, up, down. While you're going up a hill, you're going up and down, up and down. It was crazy. And then so I was doing about 161, 162 kilometers off of this charge. And then I hit a small mountain. It was pretty steep at 50 kilometers an hour. So I dropped down to, what am I averaging? What is that? That's 107 plus 48. That would be 155. Right? I think it's 155. What's 107 plus 48? Yeah, 155. So I'm averaging 155 right now, which is still not bad considering I'm going up a mountain right now. This is the exact same way we went when we took our leaf on that trip to, what lake was that called? Hamanako? Hamanako Lake. If you watch it, the video is on my channel. It's the exact same way, so you didn't miss anything. So I didn't turn on the dash cam because when we left it was dark, and also this is pretty much the same route for now as last time. Last time though, with the leaf, I wanted to try an experiment, and I wanted to see if I could make it to the top or make it over the top of that mountain. And we barely, well, actually we didn't. We charged at the top of the mountain. We panicked. And we didn't quite do it. After we charged, we realized, oh, we're starting to go down now. We would have been fine. This car, I'm not going to try that. This car, I'm barely holding on to 155. And I think it was, when we got to the top of the mountain, what was that, 149 kilometers? There's no way this van's going to make it. The Leaf barely made it last time. But I am proud of the van. It's doing great. I'm trying to use as much battery before I have to charge because in the summer heat, these quick chargers are going to heat up the battery really quick. I'm at 6 bars right now on the temperature. Let's go through it. On 6 bars right now, and right there, it's going to probably go up to 7 or even 8 bars after I charge it this time. And okay, I'll be just a second. The dogs are wanting to get out. They need to go potty and stuff. Let's see here. I've generated 3.8 kilowatt hours of electricity since I left the house, and that's 27% of our range. Averaging 8.2 kilometers per kilowatt hour for this van. I would say that's pretty good. So those are the numbers. We're doing one way. This trip one way to our first destination. To our first destination is 526 kilometers to our first destination. This is going to be well over a 1,000-kilometer trip when we get done. By the time we get home, it'll probably be 1,100 and some kilometers when we get home. By the time we get home, so it's a big trip. This is a big trip for us, and I'm so confident in the infrastructure over here. I'm using my low-range minivan. I thought, what better way to show that even this car, with the range I get an average about 160 kilometers on 100% charge on this car, 130 on an 80% charge, and if I'm using the air conditioning, about 95 to 100 kilometers on 80% charge. But I'm still confident I can do it. I can do this trip in this van and still not have to make too many stops. Like I said, we traveled 3.5 hours until we made until here. So it's doing great. The van's doing great so far on range, and also the charger network is looking good. It's actually improved since the last time. We have way more chargers since the last time we traveled here on that last trip with the Leaf. All right, guys, see you soon. All right, if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, I made new shirts for the occasion. Check it out. It's got the new name on it finally. And if you can show the back, can you show my back? That's the back of my shirt. Check it out. Now people won't laugh when they see me anymore. I finally got the power plug on it.
You gotta do like hunch, like, yeah, no, really not. Yeah.
How's that?
Okay.
All right. So got it all. Got 2 shirts. Check this out. Look at this place. We're kind of close to Mount Fuji. So we're in Shizuoka, getting close to Atsugi. And check it out. 2 chargers. 1, 2. 2 chargers right behind me. That's pretty cool. I'm starting to see that more over here. They're just getting chargers like crazy over here. Oh, check this out. Look at this, guys. First of all, look at that. Look at all that storage you got. Tons of storage in this vehicle. And I picked up a toaster oven and a microwave. Let's see, microwave right there. So microwave and toaster oven. So I figured, like, we got this inverter in this van. We don't have to eat out very often. We can just make our own food. Thought I'd try it. We're on a budget. I'm gonna try to do this trip. Family of 4, over 1,000 kilometers, and staying in one motel. We're gonna stay in a motel tonight. I'm gonna try to do this trip on a budget at what I have 200. That's all I have on me. Is $250 cash. That's it for the whole trip. And it's a 3-day trip. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll be home by Saturday, so 3 days. We're gonna try. Let's see how it goes. Oh, one more thing. There we go. I also got this great thing here. Look at this carrier. Oh, it's been somebody undid it. You can put a seatbelt through it, and it becomes like a child seat for your dogs. It also has casters on the back with a handle, so you can use it like that. Or it can also be a backpack. So it's a great multi-purpose carrier for your animals. We took our dogs this trip because we couldn't find a dog sitter, so we brought our little doggies with us. They need to go for a walk so bad. So now we're gonna feed them. Did they both do their business? Okay, they both did their business. Now they're about to eat breakfast. Oh, look at them, they're so excited. Hungry dogs. Are you hungry, Janet? Sit. Janet, sit. 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 Stay. Wait. Sit. Sit.
Just sit.
Wait. Okay. Hungry dogs. All right, guys. See. All right, I have the I have it turned off, so it stopped. We're supposed to stop at 80%. I have it turned off right now. I'm gonna turn it off though. It's gonna take too long from now on. It must. I think it finished like in 18 minutes. It was charged up to 80%, maybe even quicker than that. It slowed way down once it got to 80%. So let's disconnect. I need my card to disconnect. All right, let's disconnect this thing and we'll get going. Dogs did their business, got their feet cleaned, get it back in their holder. So you have to use this card here. And yes. And that disconnects it, turns it off. All done. And should be able to. Not with one hand. All right, got all taken care of. Got the GoPro camera mounted back on the windshield. Let's start this puppy up. See what we got for range now. Take the echo mode off. Yeah, 85% I charged up to. That was an accident, but hey, whatever, it works. Showing 125 kilometer range on that. That's because we're going up a mountain, but that's cool. I'm gonna zero out my B trip meter now, so we know how far we've gone until the next charge. Yeah, I know. Computer's having a fit because like there's no way you can go 400 some kilometers on that charge. Yeah, I know. Quite aware of it. Okie dokie, let's get going. All right. Teddy ho. Oh, let's see the temperature. What's the temp? Yep, 8 bars. I was afraid of that. Heated up pretty good. Let's see how we do now. Can't get stuck. We don't want to get stuck. All right, let's go. Okay. A little bit chaotic. Let me turn this thing on. Alright, I just got here. Wherever here is, I don't even know where we are. Had to stop charge. Just plugged in. Shut up. Alright, it was at 18%. Well, actually 19. It was at 19% when I plugged in. Let's see here, 30. It was showing 33 kilometers, I think. Yeah, 33. And in echo mode, it was 34 kilometers. So it was saying we could go 150 kilometers roughly on 184% charge. Very good. That's not bad. Considering the highways, and wow, we hit some major traffic. It's 11 o'clock now. We left at 7 o'clock at the other place. Shut up. Okay, I have to turn that off. So we could do 150 kilometers. I was averaging 160 kilometers, but we hit some mega bad traffic. There was a car accident. Shut down the whole thing for a while. This turned out to be a really bad road this time. Last time I went in November, not bad at all. It was really smooth. It was just awful. We're just hitting traffic after traffic after traffic. Every time we get to a city or a town, the traffic really kicks up. So I went, this time, what was it, 115 kilometers roughly? I went 115 kilometers and I had to charge up. Yeah, I 19%. I could have gone further, but there's not a lot of chargers after here for a while. I think the next one's 60 kilometers from here. No way would I have made that. So I'm just gonna charge here for now, and hopefully the battery temp will be okay. We're not even our halfway point yet. We're almost there. We're almost our halfway point. Not quite there yet. I don't even know. Where are we, Yuko?
Shizuoka.
Oh, I know it's Shizuoka, but it's not.
I don't know.
Yeah. We're in Shizuoka Prefecture. We're just past central Shizuoka, where the big city is. I guess you could call it big. So, yeah. Here's something you might find interesting. This is where the toilet, men's toilet. And this says, right here, same thing. Ladies' Day. Ladies' Day. Why? Why would they do that? Hi, babe.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
They got the
Yeah, they've got mouthwash.
And I have
They
the
got those-
sunscreen.
They got the breathe right strips for your nose strips to breathe. You know, those are to help you breathe.
Sunscreen.
They have deodorant. They have Q-tips. They have facial tissue. They have the oil paper. They have masks. Pretty nice setup here in the toilet. But that makes no sense. Ladies' Day in the men's toilet. Why are they advertising that the men's toilet right next to the urinal? Hello. Okay, dogs are taken care of, I think. Kids are taken care of to the best part. And I'm keeping the camera far away from me because I know how Terry complained about the extreme close-up from my last video. So I'm being careful this time. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, but at least you don't see me too close in HD. So, yeah. Almost done charging. I'm kind of curious what the temperature is going to be on the battery this time. Oh, the traffic's awful. I almost want to go on the highway. But we're doing it this way because I told you we're on a budget, a very tight budget this trip. I want to see how low budget can we do it. How cheap can we do a trip, this size of trip with the family. Where we're headed is we're going to Nara and Kyoto. And those are the famous areas for the shrines in Japan. And we're going to hit some of the famous shrines that everybody knows of. And we're gonna look at, there's some pet deer. I don't know, they have deer, wild deer, but they're wild deer, but they're like pets anymore. They're so used to people that they'll just come right up to you now. So that should be kind of cool. Japanese deer come right up to you at the shrine. So the kids will get a kick out of that, I think. Definitely don't want to hurt a deer. If you hurt a deer, you're in big trouble, according to my wife. It's kind of funny to even say something like that. It's for all those hunters that live over here, huh? So let's see. Let's check the battery. How we doing? 66% already. Yeah, it'll be. It is just going fast. It's Not even 15 minutes have passed yet. We're at 66%. I think five more minutes we should be ready to go already. That's crazy. Well, yeah, after the charge, we're gonna check the tires. I think the tire, we might have a low tire, low on air or something. It just feels a little sluggish. You know, when you have a EV, especially when you're driving the speeds we drive, you can kind of tell when the tire's a little sluggish. A little sluggish feeling. We'll see. Even though it is wicked hot today. We'll see. Okie dokie. Talk more later. Bye, guys. 80% charged up. Showing 138 kilometers out of eco mode. In eco mode, 145 kilometers available. Shut up, Navi. Navi's telling me that I can't make it. We're at destination. I already know that. Showing the last one we traveled 117 kilometers almost. Altogether, we have traveled 223.5. Oh, we're really close to the halfway point. Really close to the halfway point. If it's 526, I think, to our destination. We'll have to see about that. Let's see. Battery temp is awful high though. We're at 9 segs. It looks like I could get maybe one more charge before I get blocked from charging anymore. And I think it's going to take at least 2 to 3 more charges to get to our destination. I think we still have almost 300 kilometers to go still. Uh-oh. It's just so hot and it's so muggy. Even at night it's so muggy. It stays in the 80s at night. It's going to take forever for this battery to cool down. That's the only thing. This car's having no problem doing the trip. There's plenty of charge and stuff. It's just the bad time of the year. It's so hot right now. See what we can do. Let's get going.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually volunteer for this. It was unbelievably painful.
Look at that, guys. We have traveled 113 kilometers almost, showing 25 left on the gasometer at 14% battery. Total trip is 336.6 kilometers so far. This is the furthest I have ever traveled in an EV in Japan. This van has now gone further than our Leaf has even gone in a trip. The problem is though, check it out, battery is pretty hot. I'm showing 9 segs for battery temp. So what I'm going to do is, we are at a local mall in this area. I don't know where we are, but we're at a mall, and the mall happens to have a slow charger. So I'm going to use a 200-volt charger. That way it won't affect the battery's temp. It's not going to cool down sitting on this hot roof. There's no place for shade anywhere around here. The highway we're using is just an industrial highway. There's nothing around. I was lucky to find this place. So I'm going to do a slow charge here. Try to chill out here as long as I can. Get some groceries while we're here. Eat, relax. I need to take a break anyways. The dogs need to take a break. It's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been driving for 3 hours almost. I don't know. Yeah, almost 3 hours. Jeez, almost 3 hours already. And so the dogs need a break. I need a break. And the van needs to cool down. Plus I can put some juice in it. The plan is to put some juice in it, get the battery up to a level where we can make it to the next quick charge point. And hopefully after the next quick charge point, I can just get into where we need to go. It's not much further to go. I'm off the grid right now, so I'm off the course, so I don't know how much further, but I think it's just under 200. No, wait, it's less than that. Well, I don't know right now. I'll tell you later. Anyways, guys, I got a lot to do. The family's hungry and stuff, so talk to you later, guys. Bye. Hours passed, and got 10% charge on the battery on the van, and also the battery's temperature did go down 1 sec, so we're in the safe zone again. So I can do one more charge. I re-plugged it back in, restarted the charge. You only get 1 hour for free at time here at this mall. So I unplugged and plugged back in. Nobody else is waiting, so it's safe to use. And so now we're gonna go grocery shopping after we ate, get some stuff for our camping. And, well, actually, we're not camping; we're staying in a motel, but get some stuff for the motel, and we'll make a dinner there. Luckily, the motel, the breakfast is included, so that's pretty cool. It's $150 for a night for a family of 4, but breakfast is included. And they're usually pretty clean, these motels, so we'll see. Yeah, so there you go. Talk more later. Bye. Okay, well, we're at the next place we could charge at. We wanted to go further, but if we want to stay on the same route, if we want to charge right next to where we're supposed to be, the road we're supposed to be on, then this is our last chance before it gets too far away. So this is what we have to do. Let's see here. Showing 22%, 39 kilometers left on the gasometer, 40 if you do the eco mode. Traveled 29 kilometers since we charged at the mall. Yippee skippy. Battery temperature is at 8 segs, which is fine and dandy so far. I've generated 24% of my power this trip at 10.6 kilowatt hours, and I'm averaging 8.6 kilometers per kilowatt hour. We still have 160 kilometers to go, so I am gonna have to charge this car probably to 100%. So I'm gonna turn that off so it won't stop at 80%. So now, yeah. So I'm gonna charge to try to charge to 100% on this quick charger. I don't know how long this is. I've never done this before. I don't like doing that, but I don't have a choice if I want to get there and no more charges. So yeah, I already got plugged in. Just have to do the card. Is it gonna work? Seems like it's okay. All right, we're charging. So I will I'll let you know. Let's see, what time is it right now? It is 5:01, so probably about 6:01 it'll be finished. Hopefully that soon. We'll see. Maybe longer. I'll give you an update later. Bye guys. We're up to 87% now. I'm just about to restart it for a 30-minute cycle. Nobody's here, so luckily I can do that. It's 33 for a high today. Right now it's 31 degrees centigrade with the humidity in the high 80s. So very wet, thick, heavy air that's hot. So the battery on this van has just been having a heck of a time trying to stay cool. Even with us moving, going downhill and coasting a lot and stuff. Just can't do it. This van really does need the BMS system that's supposed to come with it. But since I have a 7-passenger version, they pulled it out for weight reasons. I kind of wish they would have left it in. I would have been okay with the less mileage if I could have had at least the battery stayed cooler. But that's what you get. That happens. I'm exhausted. I've been driving for 12 hours, so my wife is going to take over as soon as we're ready to get going again. She's going to drive the rest of the way. It's going to be tight, but I think we can do it. And we're almost there. Yeah. Alright. I'm not doing this again. My wife and I also talked about that. This is ridiculous. For the short distance we've gone, it has nothing to do with the charges either. It has to do with the highway we've been using. Low speeds, lots and lots of bad traffic, lots of accidents. So what we're going to do is, on the way home, the return trip home, we're going to take the tollway. And I think it's a good experiment anyways. It's going to require a lot more charges, but we're going to leave in the middle, at night, about 6 o'clock at night, and drive when it's dark and cooler out. So hopefully we can make it home and see how much time it used to. From here with a gasoline car, I used to drive it, it's about 5.5 hour trip on the highway. With this puppy, with the charges and everything, and also still slower speed, probably gonna take me about 8 hours still. We'll see. All right, talk more later, guys. Bye. Okay, this is the update. Things are not looking so good all of a sudden. We've got a couple mountain ranges to go through still. We're really not that far. We're like 167 kilometers away. I mean, it is far, but the car says I can go 172 in eco mode and 163 in standard mode. But we have mountain ranges to go through, and the battery is spent. It's hot. I might be able to pull off one more charge. I might, but I'm cooking the battery so bad. Well, let's zero this out. And let's head out. That's all we can do. Just hope for the best. I was able to charge to 95%. It was just taking too long to get to 100 anyways. We're already late for check-in. We have traveled 368.9, so 369 kilometers so far. And Okay, update time. I'm in some bad traffic right now. Let's see here. Showing 138 kilometers to destination. Showing 150 on the gasometer, and that's out of eco mode. In eco mode, it's 158. So that's not bad. No, I'm not doing too bad right now. 83% showing on the battery. Traveled 25.5 so far since we charged up. Battery temp though is still hot. Not super duper hot, but it's up there. So right now it looks like we'll just get there in the skin of our teeth, but that's only if we don't have to go up any more mountain passes. Battery went down the GoPro. That's fine. Well, it's kind of a nail biter. I don't know if it's as bad as what Ian puts himself through sometimes, but pretty close. It has nothing to do with the infrastructure, though. I have plenty of chargers. It has to do with this van's battery in the summertime. It's, it overheats quickly, I guess. Probably because the range is, not near as good as a 24 kilowatt hour Leaf even. And I'm pushing it pretty hard, trying to go over 500 kilometers in one day. But also, I think this way we took, this highway, big mistake. There's not even anything to look at. I mean, there's no view. It's an ugly, ugly highway, boring. And yeah, it's free, but the traffic is ridiculous. It's just, you never go more than 35 kilometers an hour most of the time. This is why it's taking me so long. It has nothing to do with my charges. It has to do with the stupid. I'm not doing this to go home. I'm going to take the highway home, the tollway home. This is terrible. Well, you live and learn, right? Anyways, talk more later, guys. Alright, update time. Traveled 98.8 kilometers, showing 74 on the gasometer still at 44%. I have 65 kilometers to go to my destination. It's tight, but I think I can do it. That's crazy. That's 172 kilometers total from a 95% charge. This is becoming a surreal trip. Talk more later. Bye. Look at that. We hit the mountains. I'm so tired. 135 traveled, showing 34. So what is that? That's 169. Not bad considering the mountains. A lot of mountains, huh, Julia?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. We're only 29 kilometers from our destination. Probably could have made it, but then we realized there's no chargers in that area. We're that close to that area, so I can make it there, but then I wouldn't be able to make it to the charger. So luckily there's a Nissan only 29 kilometers away from there, and so with two chargers. Look at that. 1, 2, 2 chargers again at Nissan. So we're gonna just charge it for a few minutes because the battery's still pretty warm. So I'm gonna charge it for like 10 minutes. And that should give us enough juice to get to the charger tomorrow after the battery cools down. Whew. What a day. It is so surreal. I just was such a big mistake taking this highway. Ah! Are you kidding me? I'm so tired. I've been driving since 3 o'clock in the morning. I only had an hour and a half off when we went to that mall. I'm tired. I want a shower. It's so muggy. The air is so wet. Still 27 degrees outside too. Let's take a look at the battery temp. 18%. See, the battery temp did go down 1 seg, but we're still at, no, it's at 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9 segs temp. I've generated 22% of the energy to get here. 13.4 kilowatt hours of juice. I went back down. I was at 8.8, but then when I started going up this mountain, I went down to 8.6. So there you go. That's my numbers. I'm going to charge it for 10 minutes, and I'm not going to give any more stats. We're close enough. I'm just going to head to the. I'm going to head to the. Sorry, close up. I'm a mess. Sorry. I'm going to head to the motel, and I'll say something when I get there. All right. Bye. All right, we're here, and charged 10 minutes. Got up to 55%, down to 27. I would have never made it. It was just a solid climb all the way up. We're at the top of the mountain probably right now. Traveled 29.3 kilometers. Showing 37 left on the gasometer, but luckily 1.5 kilometers that way is a charger, so we're good. And temperature's still really bad. Yeah, 8.3. That dropped because I booked over here going up the mountain. See here. Total 533.4 kilometers traveled altogether in almost 24 hours time. I've been driving straight since 3 o'clock in the morning. Not yesterday. Or today. Yeah, today. Almost yesterday. I'm so tired. Gotta go. See you in the morning, guys. Bye. Almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Just finished up getting packed up. Dogs taken care of. It was nice and cool last night. The battery was able to cool down to 6 segs again. Dogs had to stay in the car. They didn't have a pet room available, but we had a special bed set up. It's folded up right now, but nice big box from the share in here with all the windows open. It was cool enough, I think. So we got that taken care of. The van's working out that way. That was a really rough trip yesterday. Probably my bad for choosing that way to go. This time we're gonna head out and we're gonna check out all these cool places. I think you guys are gonna enjoy some of the sites we're gonna go to. And on the way home, you're gonna use the highway, and we're gonna go at night. We're gonna go at night instead of daytime, and hopefully that'll keep the battery cool as well. Just take it easy today. We're in the mountains. It's a lot of. So we have to be careful about that. We don't want to overheat the battery before we start leaving, but yeah. This place we stayed at, what's it called? Travel Lodge? Family Lodge. Family Lodge. Great place. I strongly recommend it. Anybody lives in Japan, it's a really great motel. It's the only motel chain there is in Japan, pretty much. And they don't have a humongous amount of locations, but they're spread across the mainland. Honshu and what is it called? Honshu and what? Kyushu? Kyushu and Watershow. Yeah. Anyways, really, really nice facilities. Free Wi-Fi, continental breakfast, including with the room. Nice. All right, let's get going. Yeah! Is this good enough for you? Oh, I hope it's not too close. I hope you're not getting too many pores in this video. Ha ha ha. Let's go. Charging now at Family Mart. Funny thing was, we are definitely in the mountains, high up. And we started going down. To get here, we had to come down the mountains a little bit. And the regen was so strong, I got the battery temp already up to 7 segs again. Uh-oh. Lucky for me, these are very gentle chargers. I won't even get a full 80% charge in 30 minutes on this. It's a gentle charger. So I don't think it'll affect the battery's temperature too much. Yeah, so this is farm country. As far as I can see, rice paddies and I guess maybe tea as well. And we're in Nara. I don't know if I forgot. I forgot to probably mention that. Right now we're in Nara. Konkai wa Nara. Nara-ken. And we're gonna hit a very famous park where they have wild deer like crazy, but they're so tame that they'll just come right up to you and bug the heck out of you for food and stuff. So that's gonna be, the kids are gonna like that. It's also got a shrine there. And then after that, we're gonna head on over to Kyoto. Kyoto's probably an hour and a half drive from here. And in Kyoto, there's a famous shrine. It's a gold-plated shrine. I want to hit there. It's really the best time to go is fall, with the color, the leaves, different colors, and the lake right there and stuff. It's really beautiful for pictures. But we're here now, so let's go to it now. I just want to say I made it to 500 subscribers finally. It took forever, right? But I'm there now, and that's great. And it's crazy. Everywhere I go, I just get recognized. Everybody's like, "Hey, there he is," and stuff. And that doesn't happen, but someday it might. I have never been recognized yet. Probably a good thing. When I'm having my mental breakdowns and stuff like that from all the stress of the crowds and stuff, probably good not to be recognized. Yeah. I'll give you the numbers when we get done charging, okay? All right. Talking more soon. Bye. Hey, how you doing? No, I'm just kidding. All done. Showing 67%. I told you it's a very gentle charger, so it didn't do much. Only got 67%. But check it out. My battery temp did not go up at all, so it was gentle. Showing 95 kilometers available on this from this charge. If I put in eco mode, ooh, a whole round 100 kilometer number. Great. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it to Kyoto with that. Probably have to charge again sometime. Let's see here. And then erase this. Booyah! Zeroed out. So now we have 547.4 cumulative kilometers obtained since we left our house. Should I do the other stuff too? Should I zero out the? Probably should. I'm going to zero this out for today. I zero this out. It's going to be such a bad number, but it'll be interesting to see how bad the mountains are to us. Zero that out. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's hit it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. When I left, it said less than this. It says that I can go 97 kilometers without eco mode on. With eco mode on, 102 kilometers. I've traveled 27 kilometers. Just lost my battery. 58% showing. That is means I've only used 9% to get here, which is not true. Lost a lot of percentage going back up, but then I got a lot back coming back down. I came back down further than we went up actually originally. That's why I was able to regain so much. We're still at about 400 meters above sea level, I think, right now. Well, we're here. Let's go check it out. It's gonna be fun. See ya. Okay, here we are. This park is not a park. It's a huge park. It's beautiful. And take a look behind me. What do I got going on behind me? Look at that. Beautiful. The deer are everywhere. They're super tame. And hey, buddy. So they have food, and if you buy the food, the deer will come and swarm you because they're all hungry. Crazy. That's just crazy. Deer are everywhere. Hi, baby. You're gonna be stepping in deer poop whether you want to or not. They're everywhere. Along with a lot of Chinese tourists, apparently. Everywhere.
She's following. She's following.
Cute. It's really cute. Don't bite.
こっち向いて、写真撮るからねえ、こっち向いて、せーの、スマイル。
He's rubbing his antlers against me.
I pay for that.
Okay.
ねえ、これ触ってみた、この角、なんかツルツルしてんの。
They're going through. They're changing. The antlers are changing. So it's velvet. It's a velvet lining. It's very soft. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Don't like cameras. A little camera shy. Are you camera shy? No, you're not. This place is crazy. It's also just a beautiful park, minus the deer poo. We're getting followed. They think we still have food, so they're gonna follow us around like a lost puppy. All right, we're gonna head to a shrine next. Right, shrine? Yeah, shrine. We're going to a shrine now. It's part of the park. These things are everywhere. They're all around the shrine. They're protected by the park. So, yeah. Pretty cool, huh, guys? This is still Nara. And this is a famous park in Nara Prefecture. But I haven't found any Japanese yet. Hey, buddy. It's a little boy. You have to watch out for ticks, though. So I'll probably have to check my kids for ticks afterwards.
Why they barricade?
And myself. Huh?
Why they barricade it?
Why did they barricade it? I don't know. That's a monster. They call it Oni. This gate is the biggest gate here at this location, and it's the oldest, 800-year-old gate. This gate. Once again, my family's having a hard time with deer. There's a buck here, and he's going after the food. You know, you can smell the food in your backpack. That's what he's doing. Oh, you have it in your hand? You can smell it. He's going for it. It's funny when people have food, how the deer follow them around, begging for food. Let's see, am I far enough back now? Oh, there we go. Yeah. This is just the front gate to the temple. So you can get an idea of the size of this gate. That's big. That's a big gate. My son's doing some studying right now, learning about the history of this, so I can give you some information. Hi. Hi. This place is huge. It's a big park. I think we hit most of it. Not really. Hardly any of it. But it's hot and my foot's killing me. We're gonna head back to the van and we're gonna get going to our next destination. Hope you're enjoying this. Jay, what did you learn from that thing I bought? The 500 thing I got. Okay, tell me what you learned.
This building is one of the biggest.
One of the biggest?
Oldest and biggest.
Biggest. I already said that. Tell me something I don't know. What else did you learn?
There's crazy buildings over there.
Crazy buildings over there. That's really good. I almost forgot to do this, guys. 57% showing on the battery, 28.7 travel so far, 95 on the what we can go supposedly, saying 45 kilometers to destination. Get there in a couple hours. Check this out. Battery temp is at 7 bars, 7 segs, whatever you want to say. Look at that. 72% of my journey has been powered by regenerative braking, 2.9 kilowatt hours. I'm showing 12.2 12.2 kilometers per kilowatt hour in this van. This thing never goes above 7 usually. That's pretty cool. So we're heading off. It's gonna be a 2-hour journey. I'll give you more information when we get there. Hopefully we can make it. Just don't know how the hills are going to be yet. Bye-bye. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Traffic and lights after lights. This is the craziest country, man. From here, let's see here. From here to here is not like this. It's like go here, go over here, go down here, come around, go up here, then go over here, and then go over here, down here, down here, down here, down here. You know, that's how it is to get anywhere around here. That's why it takes so long. Let's see here. I'm down to 31%. It's no, I didn't get any region this time, and but I didn't go up that too many hills. There was right here's a hill, as you can see. There was a hill here going that way, and I had to go up that for a little while, for about 2 or 3 kilometers. But other than that, not too bad. So that's why my numbers aren't too bad. What am I looking at? Look, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lost 120 kilometers even for total travelable. Battery temp still at 7 bars. Averaged 50% of my journey was averaged by Kaisei region braking. 11.7 didn't go down too much either. 11.7 kilometers per kilowatt hour there. So looking good. It's 37 degrees. It's actually 38 outside. Over at the temple, they have a thermometer. It says 38 degrees. It's a hot one today. Dogs are hot. We're hot. We're doing good on mileage, but it means sacrificing no air conditioning. That kind of sucks. Humidity's in the 80s, high 80s. A little hot. We have a charger here, but they want me to pay $5. Not gonna do it. I'll wait till I find somewhere else. I got plenty of juice still. Okay, guys, let's go take a look at what we're at. This should be a pretty cool place, hopefully. It's packed. It's packed. Okay, this shrine that we are going to today is famous. It's in a lot of movies. I'm sure you've seen it. It's in Kyoto, and it's gold-plated. 24 kilograms of gold plating, actually. Gold leaf plating on it. That's where we're going. Got a bit of a walk, but it's beautiful once you get there.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyoto's very hot. 28 degrees outside right now.
28?
28 degrees centigrade.
38.
I'm sorry, 30. Sorry, not 23. Sorry, 38 degrees centigrade outside right now. Whew. So, humidity's high too. Just another New York day, probably. New York summer day, probably. Anyways, let's get it. Do you have to pay?
Yeah.
Okay, doko de? Alright, so this was built in 1397. Like I said, it's what, 24 kilograms of gold they use to plate it? 20 kilograms of gold to plate. And this actually is not the original. The original one burned down in 1950 something. This is a replica of the original. So it's not really that special anyway. It's not the original. The original one was arsoned. Somebody arsoned it back in the 50s. They rebuilt, but yeah. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Third floor. Most important room of the place, the third floor. Yeah. You can't actually go into it, so they have a picture. They have pictures up, letting you see what it looks like on the inside. I guess the third floor apparently is the most important floor of the building. It's gold plated as well. I think I heard somebody say $150 million worth of gold on it. I think I heard the guy say that. we're back to the car now. I have to say, it's beautiful, right? It's really gorgeous, but it sure can deceive you, right? If you look around what's just outside of the park, just old houses, old streets, worn out, just a big mess, traffic, homeless people. And you go inside, you got this beautiful beautiful shrine with $150 million worth of gold plating on it, and tourists like crazy. It's beautiful. It is gorgeous. We're gonna hit one more place, but it is 3:30 right now, and it's 45 minutes from here, and it closes at 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't know why. So, anyways, we can't do that. So we did okay. We hit 2 places. Traffic, I don't know, just they don't have any like straight routes to anything, and with the traffic and the lights, just couldn't do it. Should have planned ahead better. Anyways, I think we're planning on heading out. We're gonna try to find our entrance onto Tome. Hopefully we can charge first. Find a charge maybe. Enter Tome. Park at a parking. And try to get a restaurant. Try to eat. We're all hot and bothered. Still 37 degrees outside. We'll see if it cools down. Talk more later, guys. Bye. I'm back. I forgot to go to the numbers. Showing 31% on the battery. Travel 75 kilometers exactly. Showing 46 available in out of eco mode. In eco mode, 48. Woo! 48 whole kilometers available in eco mode. Woohoo! Yeah, 332. 37 degrees outside. No, we're not gonna do that yet. This one. Still 7 bars, 7 segs for temperature, bad temperature. Yikes. 50% of the power that we used was from brake regeneration. That's awesome. Everyone else going down that mountain was they were actually using energy, wasting energy. They were actually giving their cars gas to go down a mountain. Why? I was just enjoying all the regen back into my battery. I was loving it. Let's see what else we got. 11.7 kilometers per kilowatt hour. Not bad, not bad. Things are looking good. So now, let's see if we can find a charger besides this one, because this one I don't want to pay for a charger. So let's go in here. First thing I need to do is update my Navi, because I've never been to Kyoto before, so there's probably a lot of chargers I'm missing. Unless, Yuko, did you already update the Navi for?
I think I did.
Oh, my wife already updated it. Yeah, she did. All right, good. So let's go here. Let's see if we can find something. Find something to use. I guess I have to use quick charger. Family Martの方がいい。でもないみたい。Family Mart. See any Family Marts? e-NV Mall. e-NV Mall will work, I guess. It's a slow charger, but they charge. That's right, they charge for quick charger. We are in trouble. No Family Marts in this area, it looks like. Alright, so that's not gonna work. I guess I can't get that. So let's see. Yuko, can you set up for Tome?
Okay.
Oh, I'll set it up. Actually, I can do that. That's easy. Go into here. Go into here. Let's go home. Jitaka. Hang on, guys. Have to censor the address. Da, 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 da.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 566 kilometer trip on the highway. Yeah, haha, fun. Let's go to route. And Yuko, can you set it up, please? You do it.
推奨って書いてある。
11,300 Shogunai. Alright, do that one. It's gonna cost me $113, but
なんかのグラウチが来たぞ。
yeah, you're right. We're gonna get off sooner than that. So it's gonna cost me $111. Well, $150. $2.50 maybe. I don't know. Whatever. But I hit this button, I guess. And then hit guide. Yeah, I know. We're not even getting close to that. Oh, my phone's heating up. I'm probably getting a warning here. There's a family mart. No, it's a friend mart. Alright, let's see here. On the parking, the first charger available is 26 kilometers from here. I think I can make that. That's good. Excellent news. Looks like, right? Is that okay? Is that the wrong one?
No.
Is that okay?
I think so. Yeah. It's on the highway, right?
Yeah, it should be. That's good. So we can start on the highway. It's still a little early. I don't want to leave until it's dark, or at least cooler. It's still 37 degrees out.
I know. Do you want to go that area there? Where are we right now? That has a bamboo street. It's too dark.
Yeah, let's do that. Is it close?
24分.
24 minutes? Cool. All right, we're gonna make one more stop. Gives the car more time to cool off, because it's starting to finally cool down now. We're gonna finally get some shaded areas to park probably, and on top of that, we're gonna check out one more cool thing. I think you guys will like it. See you soon. quick. 43 kilometers still remaining that I can go. Yeah, out of eco mode, in eco mode 44. Well, it doesn't really change much. I've traveled 82.8 kilometers since I've charged last, and that was to 67%, so not bad. Showing 27% battery still. Temperature's the same, 7 segs. 50%, and 11.5. Gone down a little bit, but I have been going uphill. Finally getting some beautiful areas. We got outside the city, got into the rural area, and now it's starting to look better. So we're gonna walk around and try to find this thing. Oh, maybe it is that way. Well, I think it's that. We have to go that way, and I'll put on a video. I'm not sure. I think it's right here. Right here. Right where that red thing is. That's where we are. That's a big shrine. My foot is shot. It's a 10-minute walk, I just found out. Also, the guy's really nice. I'm not supposed to park back there, but he's letting me park. That's really cool. And now we have some traditional Japanese handmade goods.
Made of bamboo?
Yeah, made from bamboo. That's pretty cool. Sake mono. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's beautiful here. This reminds me of your uncle's mountain, Yuko. Right? Wow. Lots of tourist stuff. No, 大丈夫。ああ、倉庫。ああ、倉庫。倉庫だよ。うん、綺麗。あ、こっちだよ。すいません。Sorry. Guys, you're in the way. She's taking a picture. Hey, how are you? I'm great. Oh, I don't know about that. It's really hot today. Oh, it's so hot. Why do you have coins in your head? Well, you have them on your head too. Janet, get away from there. Don't pee on that. Janet won't do it. She's not a boy. Wow. Bamboo everywhere. Bamboo. Imagine that. Finding bamboo forests in Japan. But yes, it's here. It's, yeah, bamboo. Crikey. Come on. Course was 短いだからいいよ. Yeah, it's bamboo. It's bamboo. Bamboo in Japanese is take. Take. Those are tough. Yeah. And then you have takenoko. Takenoko is called baby bamboo. Takenoko. I'm not listening. Look, Chinese tourists. Surprise, surprise. Now she's stretching and posing. Yoga girl. Are? 知らなかった。邪魔だから。
お水飲みたい？持ってきてお水。
More posing going on.
じゃんじゃん
Yay! Ah, to be young. Oh, water, girls, get your water.
じゃん
Abby, get your water. She's like, no, thank you, not when Jan's drinking. Showing 37 kilometers available on the gasometer out of eco mode. In eco mode, 39. 22% battery, 91.3 traveled so far. So let's see. Oh, 129 kilometers total. That's not bad. Let's see what we got. Seven bars. 7 seconds on the temp, battery temp. That's not good. It's so hot today. I get it. 51% charged from this last charge. 11.4 kilometers per kilowatt hour. I'm averaging from a 67% charge. I got 129 kilometers from a 67% charge on an e-NV200. Very good. A lot of it was from regen coming out of the mountains when we left Nara, but also a lot of it was just being very careful. And it's hard to do in Kyoto because around here they're very aggressive drivers. Even more. I thought Tokyo drivers were aggressive. Nah. Tokyo doesn't hold a candle to these guys. But yeah, we're at Nissan now. I have to use a quick charger at Nissan, which is going to be a little bit more powerful, and it's going to heat my battery up probably to 9 segs. But I don't have a choice. We're going to charge here, get on the highway, and we'll just probably go until I have to charge again. And then we'll look for a rest stop to charge at. And hopefully they'll have a restaurant there we can eat at. Just relax, take it easy while the van's cooling down, battery's cooling down. Alright, talk more later, guys. Bye. Now the plan is to take it easy as possible with the car. So I charged for only 10 minutes. Hopefully that will keep my battery from getting too hot. Let's take a look. Excuse me, 61% showing, yeah, roughly about 100 kilometers I can go on that charge. It should be more than enough to get me to the next rest stop. Huh? Are we at 9 segs, really? I'm at 9 segs. Even 10 minutes on these charges with this temp, it's so hot right now. Even with this temp, I mean, especially with this temp, 9 segs. I'm hoping it'll cool down soon, and I can do a slower quick charge on the highways. It's gonna be a rough ride home. One thing I found out with this car, especially with that stupid 18-hour trip I did with the back roads from our house to here. If it's hot out, if it's summertime, it's not a good idea because this battery, where it's positioned, it doesn't get a lot of good ventilation. It just, you're going to overheat the battery pretty quickly on this car. Also because of the limited range, you're going to be charging more often than with a leaf. So it's not really good for that. And especially when I was dealing with the hills and stuff, when I'm trying to be as economical of a driver as possible with those hills, it doesn't really help for long drives. But what I found out is around here, as you can see from that last 67% charge I did, for just driving around town and stuff, if you drive economically, yeah, it works wonders. The car it did great. You regen really well in this car, has really good regen braking, and yeah, smooth runner for around here. The hills are not a problem, but for a long trip, it is a bit of a problem because the battery heats up, unfortunately, on this car. And in the wintertime, you can't use it. The range goes down too much, so you only have there's only a short window for taking long trips in this car, and that's spring and fall, and that's it. Summertime's too hot, wintertime's too cold. I'm finding out. So that was interesting. I'll talk more about that later, though. Alright, we're gonna get going soon. Let's see, I'm gonna zero stuff out. Let's see, what should I zero out first? I'm gonna zero this out, start over again from fresh. It'll never look that good again. I'm gonna zero that out, it won't look that good again. And then I'll zero out the B trip meter. Alright, we're heading back. Let's see what our total kilometers are so far since we left our house. 638.7 kilometers. Now we're heading back, and it's almost 600 kilometer trip back. Wow, that's a lot. Alright, let's get going. Alright, we're at our first charge point on the highway. We didn't get far. We went only 30.4 kilometers on the last charge. I only charged up 75% because my battery is heating up fast. I'm at 10 segs. We barely got on. We just got on the highway. The speed is really high. We're going up a mountain, so we're using like full bars, just try to keep the speed up. Very aggressive drivers. The next stop is where the charger is 58 kilometers from here, but we're going up a mountain, so I'm hoping this is enough. That's all I can do. Let's get going. I screwed up. Sorry, guys. I started charging before I went over the numbers, but we did really well. I did really, really well. Last place I charged to 75%. I got here at 40%, or a little less than 40%. I was still showing. I'm trying to figure this out. 60 some kilometers I could travel. I had already traveled 60 some kilometers. It was almost even. It worked out to 129 kilometers altogether. I can't remember what it was. So 129 kilometers I could have traveled on a 75% charge going through the mountains. Did really well. I'm not doing dash cam because obviously it's too dark to see anything. There's nothing to see on the tollways anyways. So I will go over the numbers after van charges. It is really hot. It cooled down to 9 segs. It's probably gonna be like 11 or 12 when I get done with this charge. And we're gonna probably have to camp here for a while. I'm not gonna drive it while the battery's hot. I'm gonna camp here for a while. It's still really hot and muggy. We're at 28 degrees with humidity in the 90s. So it's really hard for the batteries to cool. And so we're gonna probably crash here for like 3 hours probably. Get some sleep and then get going again. And hopefully by the time we get to the next spot, it'll be ready to charge again. I'm covering good ground though, actually. It's doing much better than when we took the back roads. Where we're at now, it took me like 8 hours. It took me about 8 hours to get there yesterday. Cover that distance yesterday. Back roads. Today I'm doing it. Let's see. It's hard. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. Today I did it in an hour and a half. And that's with traffic on the highway, on the tollway. So excellent. Doing good. Covering good ground. Talk more later, guys. Bye. Charged up a while back. It got really hot up to 11 segs. See everything. Shut up. Okay. So I got to 11 segs on the battery temp. I let it sit for a while, a little over an hour. Let's see here. Yeah, we're at 10 segs. It'll take a while for it to go down to 9, I think. It's sat for, geez, almost 2 hours, I guess. Almost 2 hours. So, well, hour and a half for sure. So, yeah, we'll get going soon. Let me see what we got going here. I only generate 11% power because we're on the highway. Not much chance for regenerative braking on the highway, on the tollway. Averaging 7.4 kilometers per kilowatt hour. It's not bad actually, considering we were going up a mountain most of the time. And 80% charge right now. Out of eco mode, I'm showing 137 kilometers available. I traveled 71.1 on that last trip, and I still had like 60 something available, I think, or 59 available. 58. I had 58 because it was 129 altogether, added up. Off of last time it was a 75% charge, so that's pretty good. That was actually really good. Still a lot of traffic. Yeah, still got traffic. It's vacation time. So I'm going to zero this one out. Let's go to A. We have traveled 740.3 kilometers since we left the house altogether. Still really muggy. Still 29 degrees centigrade. It's going to be a rough ride home. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. All right. Talk more later. Let's get going. Bye. There it is, guys. I don't even know what to say. 8 kilometers ago, it went to dash, going up a mountain. We traveled 128.8 kilometers. Let me see the temp. I'm about ready to pass out. I'm so stressed out. The temp is still too high to even charge, though. I'm gonna have to let it sit for a while. Might have to move this car, actually. Park. It's 1:30 in the morning. 25 degrees centigrade outside. If I stop the car, it should be okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my gosh. Talk more later, guys. Bye. I charged up about an hour ago to 80%. We've traveled 869.2 kilometers total since we left our house. 142 available out of eco mode, 150 in eco mode at 80%. That's not true, that's not accurate, but wouldn't it be nice? Seems like that voice is getting louder and louder. Yeah, we'll choose one, I guess. Temperature's down to 10 bars again, 10 segs. 10 segs is still high, but I'm thinking it's 24 degrees outside. I think it's best to move. Should we try that one? Go for that one. 85. This last trip, I already zeroed it out though. No, I didn't. Last trip we went 128.8 kilometers on 80% charge. So I think we can handle 85, even with the mountains. So I'm gonna zero this out. 3 o'clock in the morning, probably 2 hours to the next stop. And then that should be our last charge spot before we can go home, probably. I'm thinking, hopefully. It is 300 kilometers away though, still, isn't it? We're about 300 now. It's 2 more charges after this, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's get going. Well, it's morning now. It's 5:47 in the morning, showing 39% battery. Only traveled 57.9 kilometers. Now, I actually charged up earlier. I had to sleep. I was tired, and the only spot available was a quick charger spot at the last place we did. I only went like 56 kilometers, and then I charged up there. That was 57.9 kilometers ago. I took a nap. Couldn't stay there too long because I was afraid someone might need to charge. So I pulled out, came here, and here's my dilemma. The temperature's starting to go up already because the sun's up. Car's hot. I'm at 10 segs. Still, it hasn't had any time to cool down. It's starting to warm up again already. There's another charge of 22 kilometers from here, but we have to go up 400 meters in 22 kilometers to get there. I'm at 39% battery. I barely made it to that one that you saw earlier. I mean, I barely made it in. So we are probably going to be stuck in the highway for a long time. What I'm thinking is, it's going to heat up the battery again though. What I'm thinking is charge up to 60%, head over to that other one at the top of the mountain. That makes me angry. If I was gonna leave, it'd be no problem. This car is so heavy. It's only 15 minutes from here. 22 kilometers, that's it. After that experience I had, I don't know if I want to try it again. What to do, what to do. If I get to other one, especially since it's on the top of a mountain, I think after there you start going down. I mean, some of the little mountains after that, but I think not as bad. I think, I don't know. But after that, I should be able to get really close to home on one charge. Maybe to a point where I can find some place with a slow charger and plug in there to get us home. I want to do it, but my gut's telling me not to do it. I can't charge here. If I charge here, by the time I get to the other spot, we are stuck in the water. I'll have to figure it out. Alright, new plan. We're gonna stay here. It's 6:30 now, 6:30 in the morning. Got down to 9 segs. We're gonna try to wait another hour, hour and a half to get down to 8 segs. So we're gonna stay here for an hour, hour and a half. Get up to 60% on here. Drive up the mountain, get to the top of the mountain where the other charger is. Charge to 90% and try to head home from there. That's the plan. I think I pushed this car to its limit. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to hang out here for a while. It's a really nice service area, parking area. And great view. The view is incredible of the ocean. And if it's clear enough, you see Mount Fuji right here, but it's not clear enough for that. So, alright, talk more later, guys. Bye. Okay, one thing I've discovered with this van is no wonder they put a cooling system in it. Yeah. The battery, as soon as you start charging it with a quick charger, it heats up really quick. And in summertime, all you can get is 3 charges max in a day. I'm doing everything I can to push that to more charges so I can get home. I'm on my 4th charge now, I think. And I still need 1 more after this. I need 5 charges to get home. It's faster than going the back roads, but then I get to sleep, I guess, more, but it's still, this is ridiculous. Been waiting. I got down to 8 segs, and as soon as it started charging, I just turned it on. Literally just turned it on. Before a minute even hit, it went back to 9 segs. I'm only charging for 5 minutes. I'm thinking that should be enough to get us to that next charger, where we can do a full charge and get close to home. We'll find out. Talk more later. Bye.
No.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go, I think, 22 kilometers. Let's find out.
Sure.
26 kilometers. We're gonna go 26 kilometers. I have temperature's back to 9 bars, 9 segs. I have 51%. It's cutting it close. Showing 80 kilometers on the gasometer. We haven't started going up yet. I gotta do it. We gotta try. Alright, let's get going. We made it, and it's still showing 25%, so I used 26% battery, which means we could have made it without charging up the last place. What do you know? What are you gonna do? You know, you just don't know. So anyways, we have 25% battery still. Traveled 26.7 kilometers, showing 36 on the gasometer, eco mode 38. Woohoo! Battery temp is hot. I'm at 9 segs, and I coasted as much as I could. Try to keep the battery from, try to cool it down. 7.2 kilometers per kilowatt hour. Yeah. Okie doke. I'm gonna turn the car off, let it sit for a few minutes, and then plug it in. All right. Talk more later. Bye. Well, it's 10:38 in the morning now. I've been parked in the shade since I've charged up the car. For what? Jeez, probably good 2 hours, probably almost 2 hours. Let's take a look, see what we're doing. I'm gonna erase the trip, zero that out. Oh, look at that. It's still 10 segs. 28 degrees centigrade outside at 10:39 in the morning. That's in the shade. It's a little hotter in the sun. Obviously. And 80% battery. Showing only 103 kilometer range at 80% because it's been nothing but uphill. I'm hoping it's going to change soon. We're getting close to somewhere. I don't know. It should be going down soon. All right, let's get going. Oh, yeah, let's see here. 9% battery, 17 kilometers showing on the gasometer. In eco mode, I get a whole 17 as well. Traveled 135.4 since I last charged up. I was supposed to charge again. I was like, not gonna do it. Read my lips, not gonna happen. So I decided to press on. I just took it real easy and I made it. Gold star for me in this car. Did great. Let's go over the numbers real quick. Let's see, temperature still 10 seconds. That's another thing. I didn't want to sit and wait anymore. I wanted to go home. So that's why I didn't stop anywhere and try to charge up. See here. Only got 7%. That's from starting from Kyoto. 7% altogether of regenerated energy from the brakes. And average 7.7 kilometers per kilowatt hour. That's from Kyoto as well. And let's see what our total is.
Yeah.
1,149 kilometers is our total, what we traveled since we left here. We did it. And I will talk more later. I'm just too parched to talk right now. See you soon. I just finished shooting the final part of my video outside. Back inside where I'm more comfortable to talk. Wow, my gosh. I get so camera shy outside. Sorry about that, guys. But real quick, I want to show you what I got. This is so cool. Isn't that the coolest keychain? Picked this up at that gold temple we went to in Kyoto. Got this one. I picked up this one. A little flat one. Easy to carry around. Same place. And I got this really cool little gold picture of it. And it's not made out of real gold, but it's really nice. Nice little picture. Put on a frame. Put in a frame or something, do something with it. So I got that stuff. That was cool. That place was pretty cool. It was so funny because it's so beautiful in here. The garden's so beautiful. Everything's really nice on the inside. You just walk outside and bam, it's just this old rundown city right outside. It was pretty cool. So had a great time with this trip. I wouldn't do it again though. Different vehicle for sure. I don't even think, to be honest though, to be fair to the van, I had never gone that far before in the Leaf even, and I don't know if the Leaf would handle any better. It still would have been a lot of charge, and I think the Leaf would have overheated too. Yeah. So need a little work on those batteries. I can't wait till that 60 kilowatt hour battery comes out. When we get that, I think that will work for over here. Not sure how we're gonna work out. I can't wait to see how what happens overseas and the countries with the higher speed limits and the fewer or the not such a great infrastructure. Maybe see how those 60 kilowatt hour Leafs handle. I think they're gonna do a lot better than they are now. But is that enough? Is that gonna be enough without a battery management system in the cars? Is that gonna be enough for people to use to travel with? We'll find out. All right, guys. Thanks again. Bye. I got all cleaned up. Standing here in front of the van, wondering what we learned on this trip. Learned a lot, actually. Learned a lot about this car, about what it's capable of, and everything, what I'm capable of. First we did the back roads, and I thought, oh, that sucks. But then coming home, it wasn't much better. What I learned is this car is a good car. It runs well, it's durable, it's roomy, but it also has too small of a battery probably for the kind of trip we did. Yeah, it wasn't the infrastructure. Infrastructure is great. When I started off this video, I use this vehicle on purpose. I wanted to show the infrastructure, what you can do when you have the right infrastructure. And it's true. I was able to go this huge trip for free because of the infrastructure. But the problem with this van is, and I think Nissan knew about the problem, is the battery. I don't know, the way it's packed or something, especially in the summertime. it heats up really quick. One charge will jump up 3 segs. So at the most, you're going to get maybe 3 charges out of the car in a summer day, on a summer day. That's why they added a BMS system on most of their vans. That's why they have a water cooling system on most of them. But they took it out on this car. I think if this car had come out with a 40 kilowatt hour battery right from the beginning, like it should have, it would be a really great car. You know, you need at least 40 kilowatt hours. 24 kilowatt hours on this car, your range is limited. But I did a good job. I did a really great job. I'm proud of myself for that. Even though it was such a hard trip both ways, you know, getting there and coming back, I loved it. I had a great time. I won't do it again because it's really hard on me physically, and it's, you know, I've really put a number on this battery trying to get home, I think, or trying to get there and trying to get home. But I had a great time. I really enjoyed it, and it's probably one of my best memories I'll have with this vehicle, probably. I've always been that way. I always look at the positive side of bad situations, and the positive side is it's definitely a memorable experience with my family in this car. It was, you know, you can't use the air conditioning in this car if you want to go anywhere with a decent range. So we were miserable, 4 people and, you know, 2 dogs, and it's 38 degrees outside with 80% humidity, and we were just, you know, no air conditioning. We had to use our hand fans or, you know, whatever, but that's all we could do. But, you know, it's a memory will be with me, and I know my kids will remember this trip too. I have some of my best memories with my father when I was a kid was traveling around with him in his camping van, and it's a 64 Ford, I think it was a 64 Ford Fairlane. That was a van that was turned into a camping van, and it had a lot of problems. It broke down all the time, and so we had some trips that were interesting, and we also had to be towed. I remember we had to get towed out of a ditch and things like that. So those are my best memories. Those are with my father, and so I guess because of those experiences when I was a kid, I look forward to these kind of something similar with my family, I guess. So I had a great time. I got some cool souvenirs. I can't show you right now, but I'll show you later. And yeah, so I had a great time. Thank you for watching my video. Sorry about this last part. I wanted to talk about what was on my mind, and it's kind of, I have a lot of people going by and distracting me, so a little uncomfortable talking to my phone in front of my place. People are looking at me like I'm strange. So thank you for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy this one. It was very difficult to do, a very difficult trip, both going and coming home. But I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I had a great time. It was a blast. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. Bye, guys.